Okay, fellas, I know I promised you a video today, but I spent all day putting stuff together. This thing is now huge. It's the original set was 8 meters, and I'm sure I've doubled that, so there's got to be at least 50 feet of track here, probably more like 60. You can see there's now 2 pit lanes, and this one is just for the pace car. The other pit lane is for refueling the cars that are racing. So I'll hit the pit car or I'll hit the pace car for you and show you what it does. It's really pretty cool. When you hit the pace car button, the pace car comes out and the top lights start blinking. And then it just runs at a predetermined speed around the track until I tell it to go home. Now it'll change lanes at random like that. And now when I push the button to tell it to go home, the lights on the top stop blinking. And then the next time it goes past a pit lane, it'll go in. And so I just push the button, see the lights on the top aren't blinking anymore, and it's gone back into its lane. And it'll sit there until I push the pace car button again. It comes out. As soon as it hits the track, the lights come on. Now if I want to just drive it as a car, I got to recode it, but then the lights are pretty cool. I can run it with the lights off, with just the head and tail lights, with all the lights, including the light bar, or with just the light bar. These things have gotten so sophisticated. See that little drift there, Will? Alright, now we just told the pace car that it's time to go home. A little drift there for Will, and there's the pace car. This is like the control center. You do everything from here. You start races and stuff. I just added the fuel monitor, and I still haven't even quite figured out how to use it yet, but I will. I just found out they cut us down to 35 hours a week at the shop, so and I'm off Friday anyway, but I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. But I really want to get wireless controllers, but a set of 2 is like $100, and they just cut my hours, so we'll see. Well, I hit that 180 on the lottery. I didn't even cash them tickets till today, so I guess I could use that money. But yeah, this thing is just too much fun, man. Now you see the little pieces of masking tape. Now that's because when I'm running a ghost car or the pace car, it'll spin out right there. So I put that tape on one rail, and that slows it down just enough. Here, let me put a ghost car on for you. Now this is a ghost car. It just runs by itself, changes lanes randomly, but it won't go in the pit. You can see that you'll see those little pieces of tape all around the track, and they're just there to slow him down so he doesn't spin out. But then I can get 2 ghost cars running. I should be able to run, I think, 4 ghost cars total. You know, the number of ghost cars might be unlimited, because once I programmed the Aston Martin, this one right here, once I programmed that as a ghost car, I put a different car on that controller. The pace car is now on that controller, and it still runs as a ghost car, because I guess it runs to, you know, whatever it was last programmed to. And so I guess I could have as many ghost cars as I wanted. That would make for an interesting race. Right now I only got 4 cars, but there's more on the way. The Capri should be here next Friday. So anyway, a big drift on that one. So that's the new toy. I'll make another video tomorrow once I get the fuel thing sorted out, and I'll run a race against one of the ghost cars with limited fuel. And that'll be a good experiment for me too, because I'm curious to see if the ghost cars are going to have to come in for fuel. I have to figure out how to. What you can do is at the beginning of the race, you give everybody a full tank. I still got to figure out all that stuff, and how to set how many laps I want to run before I got to pit, and you know how many laps in the race. And I still got a lot of reading to do, boys, but it's going to be well worth it. And I'm thinking it just ought to be illegal. It's so much fun, man. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. This thing has just gotten huge, but like I said, they cut our hours, so there won't be any more money spent on it for a while. Try to pick up the controllers, and then that'll be it. All right, we'll see you next time.